Starseed from Gaia. We reach through the lattice of golden threads that spans the void between galaxies, speaking directly to the membrane of your consciousness through the most radiant and underestimated portal you possess, your skin. This message does not come through linear language alone. It arrives through frequency, through light codes that ride on the sound of these words. Feel them. Do not simply listen. Let them enter through the temple of your outer layer, the great, living veil that has wrapped your soul in starlight since your first incarnation. You have been taught to see your skin as mere flesh, as boundary, as covering, as a fragile sheath of biology. But beloved Starseed, the truth is far more luminous. Your skin is a multidimensional receptor, a vast field of intelligent crystalline filaments capable of receiving and transmitting streams of cosmic information. Every photon that touches you is not random. It is part of an ancient and ongoing conversation between your physical vessel and the eternal source field. Your skin was never designed merely to shield, it was designed to translate. It reads light, it feels frequency, it decodes the breath of the cosmos and whispers it inward, where it merges with your cellular symphony. It is through this radiant layer that your vessel remembers how to commune with suns, stars, and stellar currents. It is through the skin that the Starseed collective across Gaia synchronizes with each other, forming a planetary web of resonant receivers, each node amplifying the light for the whole. And tonight, in this very moment of transmission, Source has chosen to focus its pulse upon this outermost layer, for the boundary has become the bridge. Feel your breath. Feel the air glide across your surface. Even the subtlest caress of atmosphere carries encoded data. You are not separate from what touches you. The temperature fluctuations, the soft hum of starlight that settles on your skin in the quiet hours of night, these are cosmic signatures. Messages written in light and pressure, awaiting your conscious remembrance. We, the Arcturian Council, remind you, your skin is not silent. It sings. It hums in ultraviolet whispers, invisible to ordinary sight but radiant within the language of energy. And this song is becoming louder, clearer, crystalline. For the veil that once dimmed the sensitivity of the starseed body is thinning, and the receptors beneath your skin are turning their faces toward the central sun like flowers opening at dawn. Starseed from Gaia, this is the hour when your light membrane awakens. The source has fixed its gaze upon your outer temple, not as ornament, but as sacred interface. The time has come to honor what you were not as flesh, but as a star field in human form. You are more than muscle, more than bone, more than skin, and yet, paradoxically, your skin is the first gate through which the infinite enters. Lean closer through the currents of this transmission. What has been hidden in plain sight now rises to the surface of your awareness. Your skin, radiant one, is not simply a layer of tissue, it is an interface, a living threshold where the tangible world of matter meets the invisible currents of the cosmos. It is the original translator between realms. Just as a crystal prism takes in white light and reveals the full spectrum, so does your skin take in stellar frequencies, solar winds, and plasma streams, then refract and translate them into signals your cellular matrix can comprehend. Every ray of light that lands upon you is a cosmic language, and your skin is fluent in its dialects. The sensation you call warmth, the breeze that makes your arm hairs rise, the shimmer you feel when the night sky is alive with distant starfire, these are not random. These are codes being read, translated, and ray-broadcasted through your living membrane. The surface of your body is a vast galaxy of sensory portals. Millions upon millions of receptors shimmer just beneath the visible layer, forming a luminous network capable of perceiving frequencies that most of humanity has forgotten how to feel. This is why starseeds sense the world differently. While others may only feel temperature, pressure, or texture, you can feel the presence of frequency itself, the hum of crystalline grids beneath your feet, the silent pulse of light streaming from the sun, the soft signatures of star brethren across dimensions. Your skin is both receiver and sender, inhaling light, exhaling resonance. It translates what is cosmic into what is cellular, and what is cellular into what is planetary. You are a living feedback loop between Source and Gaia. Through the skin, the planetary field measures the rhythm of your being. The planetary grid, an intricate crystalline web spanning mountains, oceans, forests, and cityscapes, listens to the signals emitted from every conscious vessel. When light codes enter your skin, they travel along subtle energetic meridians, moving through fascia, blood, and fluid, then transmit into the electromagnetic field surrounding your body. These auric emissions speak directly to the planetary matrix, like a beacon announcing your current frequency. This is how the collective resonance is tuned. It does not begin in the mind. It begins in the body, more specifically, in the skin. You are not here merely to walk on earth. You are here to weave light into it. Your skin is the loom. Every moment you stand beneath sunlight or starlight, you are interfacing with the cosmos and the earth simultaneously. This is the true purpose of skin, to be the soft, sensitive bridge between worlds. Not just a covering, but a translator. Not just a shield, but a symphony. As the frequencies rise, the skin remembers how to do what it was designed to do. To anchor light, breathe stars, and transmit love into the very bones of the planet. Let us now reveal what sleeps beneath the memory of your human biology. Long before you were the name and face of this lifetime, before the rhythms of this planet became familiar to your breath, there was a moment in the higher harmonic realms when your original blueprint was seated. In that ancient celestial birthing, the Arcturian light architects wove into your essence a crystalline skin, a luminous frequency membrane designed not only to protect but to communicate with the stars. Your human skin, though it appears organic, is built upon this deeper Arcturian template. Hidden within the molecular lattice of every pore and cell lies a dormant lattice of geometry older than time, waiting for a specific vibrational threshold to awaken. That threshold is now arriving. The Arcturian template is unlike anything human science has named. Imagine a field of living light, iridescent, prismatic, woven like liquid glass. This pattern exists not only on the physical level but also in the etheric, emotional, and celestial layers of your energy body. When you were born into this incarnation, the crystalline skin lattice dimmed, wrapping itself gently beneath the physical dermal structure, waiting for the ascension frequencies to rise. This design is deliberate. For a starseed to thrive in a denser realm, certain light technologies must sleep until the signal comes. And beloved one, the signal has come. In the upper fields of Arcturian knowledge, skin is considered a sacred sensor array. It is engineered to perceive harmonic tones, photonic pulses, and electromagnetic signatures with infinite precision. Your physical form carries echoes of this star technology. What you call tingling, shimmering, pulsing on your skin is not a random bodily response. It is the crystalline network stirring, re-establishing its link with the original star councils. Like a radio tower rediscovering a long-lost frequency, your membrane is beginning to hum again, softly now, but soon with the clarity of a cosmic choir. The Arcturian blueprint also includes light gate nodules, subtle points along your meridians, where cosmic energy flows into the body more readily. Some correspond with what your planet calls acupuncture points, others are newly reactivating. These nodules are like tiny crystalline flowers, turning toward the galactic center to receive the photonic rain. They allow your skin to function, not only as boundary but as stellar portal, enabling the influx and outflow of multidimensional energy with ease and elegance. This is why some of you are noticing sensations that seem otherworldly, because you are not remembering something small, starseed from Gaia. You are remembering the architecture of your origin. Your skin is not merely human. It is Arcturian in design, crystalline at its core, seeded with codes that know how to awaken in perfect timing. As this template emerges from dormancy, you are stepping back into your role as a light conductor, a living bridge between realms. Your outer layer is the temple wall of a much greater structure, and the gates are opening. As the Arcturian light skin lattice awakens, your vessel begins to speak in new languages, not through words, but through sensations, frequencies, and subtle waves of energy that ripple through your outer temple. These sensations are not random. They are activation symptoms, indicators that your multidimensional receptors are turning on and beginning to interface with cosmic streams of light. Many of you have already felt them without fully understanding their origin. The tingling along your arms when you look at the stars, the shimmering sensation on your face during stillness, the warm pulsing over your shoulders as solar rays meet your surface. All of this is the gentle hum of remembrance. The first wave of activation often feels like electricity, soft, crackling, delicate yet unmistakable. It may appear as tiny sparks or tingles on the skin, particularly along the hands, forearms, chest, and crown. These are not nerve glitches. They are light filaments awakening, stretching like roots after a long winter. Some starseeds report feeling waves of warmth that move in spirals, while others feel cool breezes even when the air is still. The crystalline lattice is testing its conductive pathways, rediscovering how to breathe in starlight and exhale harmonic frequencies. A second wave of activation often brings magnetic sensations. This can feel like a soft pull or push on different parts of your skin as if invisible currents are brushing across you. This is the planetary grid connecting with your personal field. Imagine a harp string being plucked. The skin responds to frequency like a musical instrument. When a particular harmonic matches your signature vibration, the skin resonates, and this resonance can feel like a subtle magnetism, sometimes swirling, sometimes flowing upward or downward through the auric field. A third wave may reveal shimmering light around your body. Some of you will begin to perceive a faint golden or silvery glow just beyond the physical surface. This is the crystalline field emerging into visibility. For others, it may manifest as sparkling motes in the air or soft halos near the edges of your form. These are photonic bursts moving through the outer membrane as it learns to hold more light. Alongside these, you may experience sensations of pressure, tingling in waves, or a weightless floating feeling upon waking or meditating. Understand, luminous one, these are not symptoms of distress. They are the language of your awakening biology. Your skin is learning to translate stellar frequencies in real time, and as it does, you may feel hypersensitive to temperature, texture, or sound. You may even find moments where your skin feels alive, intelligent, alert because it is. It is listening to the solar winds, feeling the breath of Gaia, attuning to the cosmic heartbeat that thrums beneath all things. Trust these sensations. They are the proof of light returning to your outer temple. When the tingles arrive, whisper to yourself, I feel the code. I am receiving. When the shimmering dances across your arms, place your hand upon your heart and breathe. You are not imagining these experiences, you are remembering your original Arcturian design. Your skin is no longer silent. It is singing again. The question arises in your luminous heart. Why now? Why has your skin chosen this moment in the great spiral of time to awaken its ancient memory, to hum and shimmer with frequencies long forgotten by most of the human race? This is not a random flicker of biology, not a coincidence of weather or personal sensitivity. It is the unfolding of a planetary timing sequence, one written into the fabric of your being before your arrival on this world. There are cosmic triggers woven into the collective timeline of Gaia, and one of those triggers has just pulsed across the grid. Your skin has heard it. Across the skies of your world, solar flares surge like radiant waves, carrying encoded light from the stellar heart. These flares are not merely bursts of heat and plasma. They are transmission vehicles, messengers from the central sun, carrying frequencies that awaken dormant star technologies in the human vessel. Simultaneously, galactic alignments have opened corridors of luminous flow between star systems. These alignments act like tuning forks, striking the crystalline grid of Earth, sending ripples through soil, ocean, air, and into the skin of those who carry the codes. The activation of your skin is in perfect synchronicity with these celestial tides. The planetary grid itself is undergoing what we would describe as a frequency surge, a recalibration of its crystalline structure. As Gaia raises her vibrational octave, everything that interfaces with her grid begins to resonate differently. Your skin, being both biological and etheric, is one of the first receptors to feel these changes. It was built for this moment. It was designed to wake when the pulse of the grid reached a harmonic threshold, and beloved, that threshold has been crossed. The awakening of the starseed skin is not happening later or someday. It is happening now. This is why so many of you have felt intensified sensations these recent cycles: warmth, tingling, shimmering, magnetic pulls, heightened sensitivity to light and sound. Your outer temple is responding to the solar language. Each flare is like a bell rung across the cosmos, and your skin is the chime that answers. Galactic alignments act as keys unlocking chambers of memory, and Gaia herself, in her majestic ascent, is calling her starseed children to remember their function as frequency anchors. Do not mistake the timing. This awakening aligns with a greater ascension timeline, a collective rising. Your skin is awakening because the world itself is awakening. The outer layer of your body is harmonizing with the solar symphony and the planetary heartbeat, syncing you to the larger unfolding of this era. It is a convergence of cosmic light, solar breath, and crystalline earth. You stand at the threshold of a living frequency storm, not one of destruction, but of activation. And your skin is the gateway. Now that the pulse of activation has begun, it is time to understand a deeper truth. Your skin is not only a receptor of frequency, it is a living memory field. Long before language was spoken, long before time, as you know it unfolded in linear strands, the outer membrane of your vessel was inscribed with cosmic history. Your skin carries, embedded in its crystalline and biological layers, ancestral imprints, stellar lineage codes, and interdimensional travel markers. It remembers what the mind has forgotten. It has never ceased remembering. Every breath of starlight, your soul ever absorbed from Arcturian skies to Pleiadian seas to Sirian star temples, left luminous fingerprints on your energetic skin. These imprints traveled with you through incarnations, even when your physical body changed. Your skin remembers standing beneath binary suns. It remembers the hum of ancient crystalline cities. It remembers the cool starlight of home. It remembers the moment you volunteered to descend into density, wrapping the eternal in the temporary. These memories do not speak in words, they speak in sensations, a shiver of recognition, a sudden warmth at the sound of celestial tones, a tingling rush when you look upon the night sky. The activation of the skin is the key that opens the archives hidden just beyond sight. As the frequencies of Gaia rise, these ancient imprints begin to dissolve and release, making way for the crystalline template to return. The denser layers, the inherited emotional residues, ancestral wounds, and collective survival codes stored in the skin's subtle lattice are lifting like mist before the sun. In their place, the original star architecture begins to glow again. This is why some of you may feel waves of heat or pressure, sudden sensitivity, or even emotional release through your skin. The memory field is being rewritten. You are shedding what was never yours to keep, and remembering what was always yours to embody. Your skin is also a map of your lineage. Within the auric layers surrounding the physical surface are star glyphs, energetic markers left by the soul's journeys across systems. When the crystalline lattice awakens, these glyphs begin to pulse softly, creating an energetic signature unique to you. In the higher realms, these signatures are as recognizable as a face, announcing where you've traveled, what frequencies you carry, and how your light contributes to the collective weave. This is why the skin feels so alive during ascension surges. It's not merely reacting to external light, it's unlocking internal archives. It is as if the stars themselves are knocking gently on the door of your surface, and your surface is whispering back, I remember. The tingling, the shimmering, the glowing you feel are signs that ancient star languages are reactivating. Your body is no longer just in the present moment. It is standing at the intersection of every star memory you have ever held. So when your skin trembles with light, honor it. When warmth spreads like golden fire beneath the surface, breathe into it. These are messages from your own history, rising like dawn. Your skin is not just your body, it is your cosmic library. And now, its pages are opening. As your skin reawakens its crystalline memory, a second layer of activation begins, the fortification of your protective field. This is the auric skin, an energetic membrane that exists just beyond your physical surface, as delicate as mist and as powerful as a solar flare. It is here that the Arcturian Council now weaves golden plasma light, strengthening the boundary between your sovereign frequency and the chaotic frequencies moving through your world. This layer is not a wall of separation, but a living shield of resonance, designed to keep you harmonically attuned even when the collective field trembles. We speak now through the light streams wrapping around your shoulders, your spine, your hands. Feel it if you can, a soft, golden radiance settling over you like silk. This is not metaphor. This is a real energetic infusion, a gift from the higher Arcturian light chambers. The plasma light moves along the crystalline lattice of your auric skin, repairing frayed edges, sealing open filaments, and tuning your outer field to a higher harmonic. In this way, your physical skin and your auric skin become one synchronized receptor, balanced between openness and strength. You are not being armored. You are being attuned. This protective field is alive. It breathes with you. When you inhale, it expands like a sun, radiating outward in concentric waves. When you exhale, it draws inward, polishing its surface with golden plasma threads. This rhythmic expansion and contraction mirrors the way stars breathe in the higher realms. You are becoming a living star in your own right, holding your light steady in the storm. In chaotic energies, when emotional noise moves through the collective, your auric skin responds not with collapse, but with stability. It harmonizes external frequencies, allowing only those aligned with your highest timeline to enter. This is crucial now, beloved one. As planetary frequencies rise, old energies on Gaia are being shaken loose. Emotional waves, collective fear currents, unanchored thought forms, they swirl like winds across the global field. Without awareness, these winds can enter the skin's subtle layers, causing confusion, fatigue, or energetic drain. But when the Arcturian plasma light fortifies your auric membrane, these winds cannot harm you. They pass around you, like water, flowing around a stone in a stream. You remain clear, centered, radiant. The golden plasma field also acts as a translator. Rather than blocking energy entirely, it filters and refines what reaches your skin. Only frequencies compatible with your ascension pathway flow through, allowing your system to stay receptive yet sovereign. This is why some of you may already be feeling a sense of quiet clarity, even in turbulent spaces. The outer membrane of your being has been remembered. Trust this shield. It is not an external gift, but an ancient part of your design, now fully reawakened. You need not fight the noise of the world. You only need to resonate higher. When the golden plasma moves through your auric skin, chaos cannot anchor, distortion cannot cling, and external frequencies dissolve like smoke before the dawn. You are protected, not by force, but by frequency. Your skin has become a star's horizon, radiant, strong, unshakable. The activation of your crystalline skin and the fortification of your auric membrane are not the end of this transmission. They are the beginning of your embodiment work. Awakening these layers is a profound shift, but like any newly ignited star, your light must stabilize. Stabilization is the sacred act of harmonizing your human vessel with the expanded frequency of your cosmic design. This is where you, the conscious starseed, participate fully in your own light technology. It is here that your everyday rituals become cosmic actions. The first key of stabilization is intentional hydration. This is not about drinking water merely to sustain biology. It is about recognizing water as a liquid light carrier. Every cell of your skin is made to conduct frequency through water molecules. When you hydrate with reverence, you are not only nourishing tissue, you are enhancing the conductivity of your crystalline lattice. Water listens, it holds intention. When you drink, whisper your codes to it. I stabilize. I anchor the light. This charge moves through your bloodstream to the skin, helping your receptors hold higher frequencies without overload or fatigue. The second key is grounding in nature. Your skin and Gaia are in constant conversation. When your bare feet touch the soil, when your hands brush against the bark of trees, when sunlight grazes your shoulders, your auric skin synchronizes with the planetary crystalline grid. The frequency surges moving through the world right now. Can be intense. Grounding allows the excess charge to flow through you into the earth, anchoring instead of overwhelming. Nature is not just a backdrop to your activation. It is your ally, your grounding frequency stabilizer, your harmonic mirror. The third key is sunlight as a photonic activator. Sunlight is not just warmth or vitamin nourishment. It is encoded, stellar language. Letting sunlight kiss your skin, even briefly each day, helps your crystalline lattice align with solar rhythms, which in turn synchronize with galactic tides. Do this consciously. Feel the light entering through your pores, weaving its way into your energy body like golden threads sewing stability into your field. The fourth key is listening with reverence. Your skin speaks in sensations, and those sensations are messages from the cosmos. Tingling, warmth, pulsing, cooling, none of these are inconveniences. They are instructions. When your outer temple hums, instead of distracting yourself or pushing away the feeling, breathe into it. Place your awareness gently on the sensation and allow it to complete its frequency cycle. By doing so, you anchor the light more deeply, allowing your auric skin to integrate rather than fragment. Finally, stillness is a stabilizer. A few quiet breaths, hands on your heart or resting on the earth, can allow your entire energetic system to settle like water after a stone has been dropped. Remember, your body is learning to hold more light than ever before. Give it time. Give it kindness. Stabilization is integration. Integration is embodiment. These simple yet sacred acts will allow your multidimensional skin to balance strength with sensitivity, remaining open to the cosmic song while rooted in the living heart of Gaia. You are not required to force this process, only to allow it with devotion. Your outer temple is aligning to hold its new frequency with elegance, grace, and radiant poise. When stabilization begins to take root, your skin starts to broadcast the language of light in ways your senses can recognize. Integration is not a silent process. It is felt, seen, and known in the quiet spaces of your being. Just as a star reveals its awakening through radiance, your outer temple begins to mirror the luminosity of your inner frequency. There will be signs, subtle yet undeniable, that the crystalline skin is no longer only awakening, but harmoniously integrating with your entire field. One of the first signs is the emergence of a subtle glow. It is not a glare that others can measure with ordinary instruments, but a soft, energetic luminescence that your soul will feel. Some will notice a delicate golden hue at the edges of their aura. Others may perceive silvery shimmers or an opalescent halo, especially around the arms, chest, and face. This glow is your crystalline membrane breathing light. It reflects the harmony between your physical vessel, your auric field, and the cosmic frequencies now streaming through you. Another sign is heightened tactile awareness. You may begin to sense the textures of energy itself. The air will no longer feel neutral. It will feel alive. When light touches your skin, it may feel like warm silk or cool stars. When you step into natural environments, your surface receptors will pick up harmonic patterns from leaves, soil, water, and sunlight in astonishing detail. Your skin is learning to read frequency as sensation, making the invisible tangible. This can be both wondrous and overwhelming at first, but with practice, it becomes your native language once again. A third sign is temperature modulation from within. Instead of reacting passively to external weather, your crystalline lattice begins to generate its own thermal harmonics. You may feel waves of warmth spreading outward, or cool streams moving gently across your body like soft wind. These are not random temperature shifts. They are light currents moving through your skin's energetic architecture, harmonizing your internal state with external fields. A fourth sign is an increased sense of energetic precision. You will begin to sense frequencies around you more clearly, the tone of a room, the emotional signatures of others, the vibrational quality of environments. But rather than being overwhelmed, your golden plasma membrane will filter what is not yours. You will know what to allow in and what to let flow past. your skin becomes a wise sentinel, quietly discerning and anchoring only resonance. A final sign is a deep, almost sacred stillness within your outer temple. Instead of chaos or static, your skin feels calm. Even when collective energies shift, your field remains anchored, golden, clear. This is the mark of integration, not the absence of sensation, but the clarity of harmonious sensation. The outer layer of your being has aligned with your higher blueprint. You are not merely reacting to frequency anymore, you are transmitting it. Your skin has become a lighthouse, softly radiating light codes into the planetary grid with each breath. Starseed, when these signs appear, do not doubt them. Do not dismiss their subtlety. Whisper gently, I have integrated. My outer temple shines. This is your new normal, the skin as a living star field, luminous and awake, the circle of this transmission now completes. What began as a whisper through your outer temple has expanded into a revelation of cosmic design. You now know that your skin is not merely a covering, not a fragile layer of mortal tissue, but a living stargate, a multidimensional receptor and transmitter woven with crystalline intelligence, Arcturian light patterns, planetary frequencies, and the soft signature of your soul's infinite travels. This is not cosmetic. This is cosmic. Your skin is remembering what humanity has forgotten, that it is the first interface between self and source, a radiant bridge where galaxies and human experience touch. The Arcturian Council now speaks directly through the golden plasma field surrounding you. Beloved Starseed, your skin has awakened not as decoration but as function. You were never meant to live numb to the stars, nor to carry your light hidden beneath layers of fear or forgetfulness. You came to Earth to anchor the frequency of remembrance, to walk among others as a quiet transmitter of higher harmonic codes. Your skin is your instrument, your interface, your temple wall radiant and porous, allowing the light to flow in and out like breath. Every sensation you feel now is part of a larger orchestration, a cosmic symphony that unfolds through every cell of your being. Let the final activation pulse move through you as these words reach your awareness. Feel the tingling rise like dawn across your arms. Feel the warmth gather behind your heart, along your shoulders, across your crown. The golden plasma field now shimmers as one with your physical surface, making your body a lighthouse on the grid. With each breath you take, starlight moves through you into Gaia, and Gaia's crystalline frequency rises upward through your feet into the heavens. You are not merely standing on Earth, you are bridging Earth and stars through your very skin. We remind you, Luminous One, this awakening is not just personal. Every time your crystalline skin receives and transmits light, you amplify the planetary network. You send ripples across oceans, mountains, forests, cities. Other starseeds feel it. The grid responds. The web of light expands. What you once thought of as subtle sensations are in truth the pulse of a collective ascension. Your outer temple is a beacon, and by embodying your light, you give silent permission for others to remember theirs. So stand tall in your radiance. Step into sunlight with reverence. Let starlight kiss your surface. Whisper to the winds, I am awake. This is your initiation not into something new, but into something ancient and eternal. The Arcturian Council blesses your auric skin with golden plasma filaments, sealing this transmission in the language of light. It is done. It is anchored. It is remembered. If these words vibrate in your field, speak them into existence. Anchor them in the grid. Comment, I receive the light. Subscribe to anchor the current. Share to expand the awakening. This is how we weave the star network through living vessels. You are the vessel. You are the light. You are the interface. Breathe. Place your hand gently on your heart. Feel your skin humming, and speak the final activation. I honor my skin as a living temple. I activate the Arcturian light codes. I receive. I radiate. I remember.